Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. In this nice occasion, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Nasya Alya Ramadhanti. Now, I would like to present my material entitled Formal and Informal Language. Similar to Indonesian, English is also known as formal and informal language. This is very important to learn because its use adapts to the situation. Before entering the material, we must know the meaning of formal and informal language. The first, formal language. Formal language is the word and grammar used in formal situation. People mostly use formal language in written communication in professional or academic settings. Formal language, on the other hand, is the everyday words and grammar that people use in written and spoken communication. Formal English word choices are very clearly. Usually, it can be seen from the type of words chosen or the term word diction. Even though it looks trivial and easy, the use of formal and informal language still has to be studied and paid attention to, because there are several words that look formal but are not suitable for use in formal atmosphere or situation. The second is informal language. Informal language is a more relaxed form of language and is used in informal situation. Informal language tend to use simple words, free use of grammar. Informal language is of course easier to recognize, usually used in everyday conversation with friends or colleagues in the office when talking casually. Informal language vocabulary is also more diverse, and now many have been modified into slang, which is often used by young people or school children with their friends. Informal language can also be used when chatting or emailing with friends. So, what are the differences between formal and informal language? First, we can see the difference between formal and informal language from the purpose of its use. Formal language. Formal language is usually used in 1. When talking to strangers or new people. 2. When talking to older people or figures. 3. When speaking in official forums such as meetings, ceremonies, and speech. 4. When writing scientific paper and thesis. The last, when creating a business proposal from pitching. Meanwhile, informal English is usually used in 1. Gather with friends. 2. Talk to relatives like siblings. 3. Meeting old friends. And last, when you are in a relaxed situation. And we can see the second difference from grammar. The use of grammar in formal English must be in accordance with standard and regular grammar. It is not permitted to use abbreviated words or slang. Meanwhile, in informal English, you are allowed to use English slang words in conversation. The informal language style in English seems more flexible and non-binding. In informal language, you can use abbreviation, popular word or slang, and colloquialism. Furthermore, the third difference can be seen from the choice of words. In greetings, formal, how do you do? Informal, how is it going? Request for help, formal, do you mind explaining it again please? Informal, can you lend me a hand? Apology, formal, I would like to express my apology. Informal, I'm sorry. Thank you not. Formal, that's a very kind of you. Informal, thanks a bunch. After exploring the difference between formal and informal language, it is important for us to use language appropriately according to the context we are facing. Formal language is used in official or formal situation, while informal language is used in everyday conversation or non-official situation. Both of their advantage and disadvantage, and it is important for us to understand when and how to use both effectively. With a good understanding of this difference, we can communicate more effectively and avoid misunderstanding that may arise from using language that is not appropriate to the context. For this reason, let's continue to learn and improve our language skills, both in formal and informal language. Okay, that brings me to the end of my presentation. Here are a list of possible video reading on the topic. I sincerely appreciate that I've had this opportunity to present to you. Thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.